Are you an optimist or a pessimist? Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles, and welcome back to another Car Side Chat where we talk about collecting and life and whatever else we want to talk about here on the channel. First of all, I hope you're all doing great. I'm so thankful that you're here hanging out with me today. And again, I can't thank you enough. And if you do enjoy the content, please hit the like button. That does help us out tremendously here. Helps other people find the content. So like I said at the beginning, are you an optimist or a pessimist? There is no question that the statue collecting community, the statue collecting hobby, has definitely taken a nosedive in the last year or so. And again, we've talked about it a million times: rising costs, shipping prices, space, just the world around us, right? At times, the world around us feels like everything's caving in, at least here in the United States. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I know that there's probably pockets of good and pockets of bad. But I've been feeling a lot of caving in lately. I feel like things need to change, things need to get better, and I feel like if people continue to be positive and put positive energy out there, better things will happen for us. With that said, again, the hobby itself has felt kind of flat. And like if you've ever had a soda, if it's been sitting out too long, there's no bubbles in it anymore. It's just flat. It's not good. Doesn't taste good. It's not as thrilling, not as exciting without those bubbles in it. And the hobby feels like there's been less bubbles last year, and I feel like we've called it a statue drought. And some of you might have felt that. Some of you might have been like, well, I still get statues in, 3 or 4 times a week. Mr. X, I'm talking to you. Actually, Mr. X has slowed down tremendously. And he'll be the first one to say that. It's like, he had all of these things on pre-order, and I think he did a video the other day where he was talking about, like, this is the first one he got in a month. And that's pretty low for him, Me personally, on this channel, it's been real slow. There are things that I have on my pre-order list. There are some things that have been on it for a while, and they are due, but they haven't shipped. And again, there's been shipping issues, with the war going on and different things. A lot of logistics that we don't always understand as collectors, but, it is what it is, right? So, hold on just a second. I'm just going to take a drink of my ice-cold caffeinated beverage. But anyway, I feel like right now, even though we are in this lull, and I think the lull is going to be a little bit longer. I don't feel like it's going to go away overnight. But I am optimistic. Probably more right now than I have been in a long time, because I feel like there's going to be a big upswing with things that, if you're watching this channel, more than likely you're into Batman related content. But also some of you that watch are also interested in Star Wars and Marvel and everything else. Well, there's been a lot of really great things announced. Obviously, that is going to take some time. But the factories are looking for business, from what I hear. Because, edition sizes are smaller, so they are, wanting to continue business, right? So I think that some of the factories are going to be able to get some things out quicker. Some, maybe not, but some. Prime One's an example. The George Jimenez pieces, those got out a lot quicker than they anticipated. So that's awesome. But I feel like with what Tweeterhead is doing with their 1/3 scale bust line, and I get it, guys. Some of you are like, I hate busts, they're stupid. I get it. They're not for everybody, right? But I'm excited about them because they are wanting to do characters kind of like what Randy Bowen did. He did everything. And Tweeterhead wants to take that model and give it to all the collectors to do a lot of the C and D listers. And some of you are going to say, again, if you're a pessimist, you're going to say, well, Chad's only going to do 5 of them, and if they don't sell well, they're going to abandon it and go on to something else. He might. He is a freaking small business. He's not going to continue to take hit after hit after hit. But I am going to be optimistic. I'm going to believe that people are going to want these. And a small edition size is going to help. It's going to make collecting fun. Optimist, looking for the bright side even when you're in the dark. Because if you're in the dark, there's only one way to go, and that is look for the light, right? So I'm going to continue to be optimistic about the tweeter hit pieces. I think they're awesome. I've seen designs that you guys haven't seen. I'm excited. And if I'm excited, I know a lot of you are going to be excited. Again, some of you might not be. I get it. But I believe wholeheartedly that you're going to like what you're going to see. Okay? Legendary Beast Studio. 1/3 scale pieces. Yes, some of you, again, might not be a 3rd scale collector. Somebody like me, I love 1/3 scale. I'm excited about what JC is doing. People love his Marvel pieces. People are going to love his XM. Actually, I'm sorry, what I meant to say is they loved his XM pieces with Marvel. I think they're going to like his Marvel stuff without XM on his own. I also think they're going to love the DC stuff. I can't wait. Again, we have to be supportive. If we're not, is JC going to do 20? No, probably not. We have to continue to support. But at the same time, I know some of you are going to say, Chris, I want to support, but I don't have the funds. I want to support, but I don't have the space. Times are tough right now. Is it really the best time in the world to spend $2,000 on a statue? Probably not. Life is all about choices. And if you need that money for food and groceries and rent, then don't buy a statue, right? Don't buy a statue. Save your money. Wait until you can. Don't buy beyond your means, because that's when you get in trouble. A collector posted the other day that they were doing that. They're like, how do I achieve the level of collecting that other people have done? Do not collect beyond your means, because then you get in trouble. Okay? Your collection is perfect just the way it is. It doesn't need to compete with anybody else. Okay? Let me just, again, make sure I say that. So I see collectors getting in trouble financially, and I don't want to see that. Legendary Beast. Sideshow collectibles. Haven't heard a lot from Queen. Prime 1 is kind of in the gray area right now, with DC at least. So, Tweeterhead, Sideshow, XM Studios, I think they're going to start getting stuff out again. I'm optimistic that they are. They've said they are. I'm going to be optimistic. Iron Studios, a fantastic company putting out consistently fun stuff. They must own the license to every freaking property on the planet, because that's what they put out. Star Wars, Disney, DC, everything. They've all been really fun. I believe that going into 2025, there's going to be an uptick. It's going to be slow, but I do optimistically believe there's going to be an uptick. Is this hobby dying? It has been. Let's be honest. It has been. But I feel like there is a heartbeat starting to kick back up. The paddles, just clear, have been applied. I truly believe that we are in an uptick. Now, is it ever going to be back where it was 10 years ago? Probably not. The days of buying 30 premium formats a year, not going to happen for most of us. There are the exceptions to the rule always. But I get it. Times are tough right now. But again, I still feel like there is a light shining through that darkness, and keep going toward that light. Keep believing in the power of positivity. Keep believing in yourself and what you can achieve. If you want your collection to be X, Y, and Z, then work hard and get it. Work hard and get it. Be positive. Be helpful to other people around you. And just continue to have that positive mindset. Even in a world where there's so much negativity, even when there's negativity in this hobby. Rise above that. Look beyond it. Ignore it. And do what you want to do. Be positive. Even when it's not always so easy to do so. All right, I'm hopping back off my soapbox. I have no idea if I've helped anyone today, but I thought it would be interesting to talk about optimism versus pessimism. It's real easy to fall in that second one. I do it all the time, but I try to mentally get past that to get to the optimism. And that's where I'm at right now. Optimism. I'm optimistic. What do you guys think? I'm going to turn it over to you like I always do. Thank you so very much for listening to me ramble on for 10 plus minutes. I really hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy just being part of the hobby. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that you're part of this hobby with me, because that, again, is what makes it all so special. The art is one thing, but the community, I haven't even talked about the community. That's another optimistic part of this hobby, is the people. How did I forget you guys? Just when you thought I was done rambling, no! I'm going to ramble on more. You guys are the best part of this hobby. So even if there is a statue drought, even if there is pieces that you don't have coming in, even if you feel like you are less than, even if you feel like you can't achieve where somebody in the community is at, you're just here with us. And that's a great positive thing, right? A great positive thing. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. All right, now I'm done. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Right here. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff. Join if you haven't done so. Become a member. I want to thank each and every one of the members that continue to support this channel by hitting the join button. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching these videos every single day, clicking the like button, commenting on the video. I can't do this without you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to end the video. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.